Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the topic compiler construction tools. In this topic we will discuss what is high level language, source code, machine code and what is compiler. So what is high level language? A programming language that allows the programmer to write instruction in a human readable language. So for example, English. And what is source code? The high level program that is translated into the machine code, that is called your source code. And what is machine code? The lower level language that a computer can understand. The program, whatever we are writing, it is right in the high level language. Only human can understand. But computer only understand the machine level language, that is 0 and 1 combination. Right. So right now you will start that what is computer construction tools. So what is compiler? The compiler actually convert the high level language into machine level language. That means a language processor that translates the source code into machine code, that is called compiler. And when the high level language is converted to the machine level language, there are 6 phases. Through the 6 phases, the high level language is converted into the machine level language. So what are the 6 phases? We have already discussed that one. That lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and intermediate code generator, code optimization, and last one is the target code generator. All these phases we have discussed. So right now you will see what is the compiler construction tools. We know that compiler converting the high level language into the machine level language by the 6 phases whatever I have discussed. Right. So the first tool is the scanner tool. So there are different tools which are available to construct this compiler. There are different tools which are available to construct this compiler, and we will see what are the different tools are used to construct this compiler. Okay. The first one is the scanner tool. And in case of scanner tool, we are giving the program as input and we are getting the token as output. Okay, and this program is written in the high level language and we are getting the token as output. So we know what is token. Token is actually the basic building blocks of the program. Now we can include as a token like keywords, identifier, string, operators, symbols, etc. So all these are tokens. So we can say the token is the smallest unit of meaningful data. And the lexical analyzer, that means it is the tokens. And we know token is the individual unit of a program and it can scan the whole program and returns the token. Right. So in case of scanner tool, we are taking the program as input and we are getting the output as token. And tokens are the smallest units of the meaningful data. And keywords, identifiers, strings, operators, symbols, all are tokens. Okay, and after scanning the entire complete program, it is actually generating the tokens or it returns the token. The example of this one is the lex tool. Right. Coming to the next one, that is parser tool. Okay, the input of the parser tool is the token and it is generating the output, that is parse_tree. Right. So input will be the token and all tokens are analyzed and that is that are correct or not syntax wise then it generate the parts tree, right? So next one is the syntax directed translation engine. In syntax directed translation engine, as an input it is taking the parts tree and it generate the intermediate code as output. So what is syntax directed definition? These are the syntax directed definitions are the formal methods of attaching the semantic information to the syntactic structure of a programming language, and SDD improve the means of the context free high level by instances adding a semantic rule set for every production of the grammar. So we can say it is the action of translating a high level language program into an intermediate language or machine language according to the semantic rules imposed by the SDDs. Right? Semantic action in the SDD act in the coordination with the parsing process in order to provide the translation of the input code. Okay. So next phase, that is data flow analysis engine. It taking the intermediate code as an input and as output it is actually generating the optimized code. Okay. Data flow analysis, which takes the intermediate code as input and it as an output it is generating the optimized code. That means it eliminates the unnecessary instruction and make the code optimized, right? Optimized code is giving the code generator as input and as output it is generating the machine code, right? And last stage is the compiler construction toolkit. What is this one? This is the combination of all compiler construction tools, all tools, scanner tools, parser tools, syntax directed translation engine, data flow analysis engine and code generator. So compiler construction toolkit is the combination of all compiler construction tools, and that is the last phase. And it will actually integrated all these tools. Okay, so we have seen what is the scanner tools, parser tools, syntax directed engine, data flow analysis engine, code generator and compiler construction tool. So scanner tool, it is taking the input as program. That means it is taking the program as input and it is generating the token as output. And what is token? We have already discussed. That is, token is the smallest units of the meaningful data. Okay, identifiers, string, operators, all these called tokens. The next phase is the parser tool, which taking the tokens as input. Okay, what is a parse tree? Actually, a parse tree also known as the syntax tree, or we can say that abstract syntax tree. Okay, so it is a graphical representation of a program, right? It visually depicts how the compiler interprets the source code based on the language grammar's rule, right? And it taking the input, that is token. It's taking the token as input and it is generating the parse tree as output. Next one is the syntax directed translation engine. It taking the parse tree as input and generating the intermediate code as output. What is syntax directed translation? It is the action of translating a high level language program into an intermediate language or machine language according to the semantic rules imposed by the syntax directed translation. Okay, then the next phase is the data flow analysis phase or data flow analysis engine. It is taking the intermediate code as input and it is generating the optimized code. What is optimized code? Optimized code means what are the unnecessary things are there, unnecessary instruction, everything, it is actually eliminated and make the code optimized. And this optimized code is giving to the code generator, and after this one, from this optimized code, it is generating the machine code. The code generator actually generating the machine code from this optimized code. And last one is the your compiler construction tool, which is the combination of the all tools. Okay, all whatever the tools we have discussed, this is the combination of all compiler construction tools. Hope all of you understood the compiler construction tool. Thanks for watching.